Miss Venable here, bringing you a separation of mixture lab. Let's get started with our data. Here we have a mixture of sand and iron filings, and the objective of this lab is to separate them using physical means. So this is a heterogeneous mixture because you can see the individual parts. And we know that there are many physical means of separation when you have a heterogeneous mixture like that. Since iron is magnetic and sand is not magnetic, to physically separate these, I'm going to use this magnet. Okay, but first we need to do some weighing. So let's weigh the mixture. And before we do that, we're going to weigh the 2 cups that we're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to label this one cup number 1, and I'm going to label this one cup number 2. Alrighty, the weight for cup number 1 is 2.00 grams. And the weight for cup number 2, 1.99 grams. And next we're going to add a little bit of our sand and iron mixture to cup number 1. And then we're going to weigh that again. And the new weight is 17.06 grams. 17.07 actually, 17.06. Well, you can pick 06 or 07, doesn't matter. Now I have poured my sand and iron mixture out on my paper plate, and I will use my magnet underneath to kind of pull these apart. Here I am being aided by my useful assistant, Alex Clinton. And he has a magnet underneath the bottom of the plate, and he's just gently dragging in order to pull the iron filings. The objective here is to completely separate the iron from the sand. We'll give him a few minutes to work on that. All right, so we have completely separated our mixture of iron and sand, and now we're going to transfer that into the cups. So into cup number 1, we will put our sand. And into cup number 2, we will put our iron. So we'll give Alex a couple minutes to get all that in the cups, and then we're going to weigh these cups. All right, here in cup number 1, we have sand, and we're going to weigh the sand with the cup. And I get 9.71 grams, 9.71 grams for the cup. Here we have cup number 2 that has the iron, and we get 9.20 grams for the iron with the cup. All right, so this is our separation and mixture lab. What you're going to do is subtract out the mass of the cup, and then you're going to calculate the percent composition of sand in the mixture and the percent composition of iron in the mixture. And so we're going to use our percent composition formulas to do that. Remember, the percent composition formula is always the mass of one component divided by the mass of the entire thing. Before you calculate this, make sure you subtract out the mass of the cup. So you'll do this calculation for the sand, and you'll also do this calculation for the iron. When you combine the sand and the iron, remember, they should add up to be almost 100%, but probably not quite 100%, since you probably lost some of the mass in the transfer. Thanks so much for joining me. Good luck with your separation of a mixture lab.